I thought you were taking the afternoon off.
You heard my father changing plans.
That's a chart for one of Noah's patients.
Robin, I've been reviewing my father's charts for the past 5 weeks.
Why?
Because 5 weeks ago, I came up with a brilliant plan to have my father impersonate Eli Love, and now obviously he's cracking under the pressure. I want to make sure that no one's fell through the cracks.
Do you really think Noah neglected his patients?
I'll tell you when I'm done. Look, I know my father's limitations, but I wanted to do Eli Love surgery so bad that I neglected my hard-won experience.
I wonder why.
To save the unsavable patient.
Is that all? I mean, it was to kind of make a connection with your dad. It was something to share with him.
It is ridiculous of me to think that my father could pull this off. This is doomed to fail from the start. He's too self-centered to see this through.
I'm sorry about all your hard work. I mean, I'll make a sizable personal donation to Life Beat.
Why don't we just table Life Beat for now and just try to figure out why your son laid into you?
I'm used to that. My son is nothing if not unforgiving. I don't really take it to heart anymore.
Since when?
Oh, you heard. His mother, my wife, died on the operating table.
Yeah, it's horrible. I'm sorry.
Well, I'll tell you about sorry. My response was to become pathetic drunk.
Grief does that to you sometimes. You know, my circumstances are completely different, but I have to say the results are the same. I failed my daughter miserably. Horribly. You know, I essentially left her to her own devices for the most pivotal and I know painful years of her life. The difference is that I refused to accept that distance and all the disappointment. And I decided that I was going to try to be the best mom that I could right now, in the present. And thank God, Robin was gracious enough to accept me back into her life. And now I am able to have a relationship with my adult daughter that I wasn't able to have in her childhood. So, you know, I'm not judging you or anything, though, but I feel that my approach is a little happier than yours.
Mr. Lansing, I appreciate you coming.
It's Rick. You know, I must admit, I was intrigued that you'd called me. I should warn you, if you're planning on offering me money, bribing a city official is a Class D felony, and that's 2 years in prison, not counting the hit and run, of course.
Well, I can assure you, Mr. Lansing. Rick.
Yeah.
I have no intention of trying to buy you off. Although I do believe that I can give you what you want.
Have the papers notarized and sent back to me. I'll look for them midweek. Thank you. Hi.
I'm sorry. I should have called first. I didn't mean to just drop by like that.
No one really drops by here. No one's waiting anywhere. I heard about what happened at the park. You rescued Elizabeth and her children?
Yeah, I happened to be in the right place at the right time.
Good. Well, on behalf of my brother, I'm very grateful. Thank you.
You do know that Lucky was called to the scene. Okay, well, I could not believe the level of tension between him and Elizabeth, and I am pretty certain that Lucky is going to be desperate to be the one to find these guys, and I'm really worried that he's going to put himself in harm's way.
That's what cops do. Why are you suddenly worried about me?
Thank God you and the kids are okay. It was terrifying. Elizabeth, what happened? A couple of men figured out that I was connected to Jason and wanted to use me and my kids as leverage against him. Oh my God, that's awful. Yeah, but I didn't tell the police. You covered for Jason. And I'd do it all over again.
I'll talk to you later.
Rick is on a warpath. He's going to come after Kate now.
You see, that's exactly why I'm here. Rick knows where you're vulnerable. He knows how to hurt me.
What do you mean? What happened?
I'm wondering if Rick is behind the attack on Elizabeth in the park.